But getting back to this game that I never left.
For the ladies, y'all need to go check out how to choose the right man. If you still good for this game, because it's a lot of shit that the boy be saying like sinful. Oh, you was truly anointed, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And your name, it is so mother crazy because you got the name sinful, but you so godly. We don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know, hey man, I know the church chorus be like, hey, this nigga here. Well,
Okay. Well, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna give you a little bit. The channel ain't big enough for certain things yet, though, right? But I'm gonna say this: when, if you go to the 5th chapter of Genesis, in the 2nd verse, some of y'all done heard me say this so many times. One day it'll click. But when you go to the 5th chapter of the book of Genesis, in the 2nd verse, it says, "And he called them Adam." So that means that before sin entered into the garden, her name was her husband's name. Her name didn't become Eve until sin came in. The man, once sin came in, he was ignorant. He didn't even know the difference between light and darkness, righteous and unrighteous. Y'all said, "Where have you been? What's going on?" "I was naked." Y'all say, "How you know you was naked?" In other words, sin taught him that he was naked.
Right.
He didn't know the difference. It says, "We now have tasted." We have become as gods now. Why? Because sin now is in the Garden of Eden. In other words, sin opened up our eyes. We were blind. And then sin opened up our eyes to spirituality, also to carnality. So that which we couldn't see, now we see. We wasn't gods before, but now sin has came. Some of you, before you heard me teach and preach about the game, you thought that all pimps was ignorant. You thought that all pimps had a speech impediment. You thought that all pimps, basically, you understand me, couldn't spell, no intelligence, no elegance, no diligence to study, or any of that. You thought pimps were stupid. A lot of you thought that. And some of you had a fucked up connotation, definition, depiction, vision of the lifestyle until the game used me as a vessel to teach and preach about this game. So when I expound and begin to say profound things about this game, now enlightenment came. Now you see the game on another wise. You got a revelation now. Sin opened up your eyes. You didn't know the difference between right and wrong in the game. You didn't know the difference between righteous and unrighteous until sin taught you. And if I could put it like that, a lot of y'all didn't know the difference between spirituality and carnality. And the reality of it is, until God used me, a minister, a preacher, a pimp, to give it to you. So if it had not been for sin, a lot of you wouldn't have never even knew what this was or that was, or how to do this or how to do that, or what is the game and why is this and how could it be applied. You didn't know that until sin. So by all means, sinful is definitely the right name for me, because I'm the embodiment of sin, number one. Because as Paul said in Romans 7:18, "For I know that in me that is in my flesh dwelleth no good thing." So as long as I'm in this carnal, ungodly, unorthodox flesh, even when I make my transition and transformation and receive the salvation of Yah, I will still be in this carnal, sinful flesh that is the embodiment of carnality. That's why when you see righteous people, they still do sometimes things that are unrighteous. Why? Because they still prone to do that, because they still in this. They still in flesh. So, just to put a little paint where it ain't and say what most can't, giving clarity and showing charity. You know what I mean? A
Amen.
lot of y'all would have never knew what holiness was until God used me. A lot of you wouldn't even knew what the difference between righteousness and unrighteousness was. A lot of you wouldn't even knew that religion is contrary to what God even wants until God used me. And a lot of you wouldn't even know what this game is until the game and God used me. So you would have known if it wasn't for sin. You know what I mean? So I appreciate God using me, sin, the embodiment of sin. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely got the right name.
Real talk, man. Real talk. We appreciate God using you. Hey, my nigga, we appreciate God for Andre Taylor, man. And I'll be glad when that nigga do the book, Gorgeous Dre versus Andre Taylor. It's like, I like Gorgeous Dre, man.
Yeah.
I really dig Andre Taylor, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah,
Simple, man, only you, my nigga. Only you is the one that can can take the scripture, not only unscripted, nigga, but at the beginning of the book and make it in comparison with this game, man, and put it and tag it with your name, man. You the motherfucker, man. You is the guy, man. You know what I'm talking about? You is the guy, man. So, on the behalf of everybody in the chat that's truly a part of this conversation, man, we appreciate you, P. You know what I'm saying? Like I had said one of the comments before, my nigga, like I'm so glad that I found this channel. And I found your channel through YouTube, through Andre's channel, my nigga. I was checking out Andre, and I kept seeing, I think you jumped in the comment section, I kept seeing I've seen that name before. Since for the people, where do I know that name from? And man, I came over and checked you out on one of your videos, and I've been in ever since then, swimwear, I'm there, man. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, we appreciate, I know a lot of people talking about across the country, man. We talk with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, some of y'all who's new to the channel and subscribe, man, go back and check out some of this guy's videos, even on some of the Instagram live posts. I don't really do the Instagram live thing, man. Usually I catch them when you post them up on YouTube. That's why I don't ever jump on Instagram live, because I ain't really, I got a page and all that shit, but I ain't really me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. You know what I'm talking about? But
That's
I got a little page,
that's
so, and I follow you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's Prince_Sepulveda. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed, but you know what I'm saying? That's the time and date. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But we love you, P. We appreciate you, man. May the good God keep a blessing you, man. May the Most High keep you anointed, man. Like the game, we need you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a if you, I know you say Canada, I like to say Canada. I don't give a if you're in Canada, nigga, if you in the southeast end of Africa, tucked in a little box in the backyard somewhere, nigga, you gotta go live. Because we need this game, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
man. So peace to everybody. I love you, P. Everybody, y'all be good. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. But I'll please jump back in the comment section, P.
All right, bro. One. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.